Other non-Nordic countries are converging towards the Nordic social model, and the Nordic countries are doing rather well. So maybe the development of the Nordic social model is better than moving towards the conservatist cooperative model, which will decrease our competitiveness. So to conclude, the consequences of welfare tourism in the EU member states is, and are, that the welfare tourists are a burden for the host countries as they scrounge on the social benefits of the system. So there has been forced changes in policy making. For example, the Danish welfare model has moved towards a conservative cooperative welfare model, which is forced by a policy of adaptation rather than sticking to her ideological beliefs by Helle Thorning-Schmidt. And the pressure on the Danish budget, and another consequence is pressure on the Danish budget. However, it's a very small proportion. The Economist states that the Nordic social model is doing rather well, however, with a few small flaws. Parallel trends and persistent diversity explain that non-Nordic countries have been converging towards the Nordic model through the past years. So the Nordic countries are doing rather well, and the Nordic social model is probably a better solution than moving towards the conservative cooperative model, which and Denmark will have to compromise, which will lead to a reduction in our welfare, in our generous welfare. And statistics show that welfare tourism is not an immediate problem. However, it will, and it is still beneficial to act now rather than later, as the border control has been stopped in the beginning of 2014. However, but there hasn't been any clear statistics yet on whether it is a problem yet. So therefore, it's a good idea to have acted before it became an immediate